Oh my, Stella. What's going on?
Aunt Amelia, what should I do?
Sweetie, are you okay? I'm so sorry. I heard about the accident. Life just isn't fair.
How am I supposed to live on my own? What if I have no one else to help me through life?
This world can be so heartless. I'm so sorry, sweetie. I know this is especially hard on you since you're only a child.
No, this can't be happening. My parents aren't dead, right? This is just some kind of sick joke. Or maybe I'm just dreaming. That must be it. This can't be real.
Stella, I'm so sorry. This isn't a dream and this isn't a joke. Your parents were in an accident and they're gone. I'm sorry.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't real. You know, today, I headed out to work early and I didn't have time to say goodbye to my parents. I just left and planned to see them later. It's not fair. I didn't have a chance to say goodbye. I'm not even 25 yet. They were both so young. They were too young to die. That's why this can't be real. It just doesn't make sense. They were good people.
Stella, there is nothing I can do. I'm sorry. I wish I could help somehow or change this. I wish you didn't have to go through this all alone. But I can't do anything. I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? There's no reason for it. You didn't do anything wrong.
All I can do right now is try to be there for you. Aside from that, I don't think there's anything else I can do.
No, Amelia. It's okay. I'm okay. You lost a sister. It's not just me who has lost my family today. Thank you for being here for me. I don't think I can be alone right now. I can't handle it.
Stella!
Ian!
Honey, I got here as soon as I could. Oh my God, sweetie. You look like you've been crying for so long. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I just don't know what to do. There's nothing to do but cry.
I'm going to stay by your side as long as you need. I left work early and I won't go in for the rest of the week. I don't want to leave you alone. I promise I won't go anywhere.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared, Ian. I don't know if I can accept this. It doesn't feel real. This can't be happening. I keep telling myself this is just a bad dream and I will wake up soon. I just want to wake up and for everything to be okay. This is all my fault.
Oh, honey. You didn't do anything wrong. Not one thing wrong. Don't you dare say it's your fault.
Is God punishing me? Did I do something wrong in a past life to deserve this kind of punishment?
No, don't think like that. You didn't do anything. None of this is your fault. You didn't deserve this.
How am I supposed to live the rest of my life without my parents? I can't do this. I can't live without them. What's the point of living if they aren't here with me?
Honey, here, look at this. Can you see my hand holding yours? Can you feel them touching?
Yes.
We're together, right?
Yes.
I promise I will never let you go. I'll keep holding your hand and I'll be with you every step of the way. So please, don't think that you have to go through life all alone. Together. We're going through this together.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Oh, we are going through it together.
And you know what? We are going to get through this together too.
Okay.
Stella, you've lost a lot of weight.
Oh, is that right? I didn't notice.
Ever since the accident, you've been continually losing weight. Honestly, I'm worried about you. Your weight has dropped drastically and I'm worried you're getting sick.
It's just that I hate eating alone. It makes me sad. I feel so lonely. I rarely eat lunch nowadays. I guess that's why my weight keeps going down. And it also explains my loss of appetite.
I wish I could be with you all day, every day, but you know that's not possible. I have to work and can't be with you 24/7.
I know that. You're so busy and you work so hard to provide for us. I am so thankful. I work from home and you work in an office, so it makes sense that you aren't around me 24/7. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to say that to make you feel guilty or anything. I'm just struggling, that's all. You must be so tired putting up with all of this and working so much.
Hey, don't ignore how much you're working too. You must be even more tired than me. Actually, I think these days you're busier than me. You're constantly working or cleaning or just doing something to keep yourself busy. Sometimes you don't even sleep. I admire how hard you work, but now I can see the effect it's been having on you, and I'm worried. I want you to be happy and healthy, and I think you just need to rest and relax a bit more.
I like working this much. I just hate sitting around doing nothing. Besides, I have a lot of work to do, so that's the main reason I'm so busy.
Are you sure that's the only reason you're busy?
Okay, fine. If I stop working, I start thinking, and the more I think, the more upset I get. Recently, when I've stopped to think about my parents, it's made me sob. I can't stop once I start, and it's hard to think about anything else. It's overwhelming. That's all. Is it so bad that I don't want to think about it?
I understand where you're coming from. I don't think it's a bad thing to distract yourself. Sometimes we need to take a break from such difficult emotions, so I don't blame you at all. I just wish you could get out of the house more and that you would meet more people. I miss seeing you happy.
How am I supposed to go back to my life as if nothing happened? Is there really a world where I can be happy again? I just want to live the rest of my life quietly and die in peace.
What are you talking about? You shouldn't have to just live your life quietly. What does that have to do with being happy anyways?
I mean, I don't think I deserve to be happy. It's not fair for me to live the rest of my life happily when their lives got cut short.
Sweetie, your parents would have wanted you to be happy. It sounds like you don't want to live. You just want to exist. You deserve to be happy. There will be so many joyful times. I guarantee that good times are coming. So please, don't force yourself to stay miserable for the rest of your life. Because, honey, you do not deserve that.
But what if I forgot how to be happy? I haven't laughed in so long. And I can't remember the last time I smiled genuinely. I want to be happy. I want to smile and laugh and enjoy my life like everyone else. But I just can't, knowing they're gone.
Both your mom and your dad wanted you to live happily. You know that. I'm sure they never would have wanted you to be so isolated and alone. Don't you think they would be so sad if they could see you now? They would want you to heal and to start to move forward with your life.
You really think so? I can really get back to my old self?
Of course you can. I also hope that you can keep moving forward and heal. It's hard for me to see you struggling like this. There are so many people in your life who love you and who want the best for you.
I've been sobbing like this daily for so long now. Thank you for being here for me, Ian. I love you so much and I'm so grateful. Sorry you have to deal with me like this.
I told you back then and I'll tell you again. I will always be by your side and I'll always be here to support you.
Thank you so much.
No, you shouldn't need to thank me. Let's make a promise together, okay?
What kind of promise?
We're going to eat so many tasty foods and sleep so well. We are never going to have dark eye bags or go hungry. Sometimes we should go out to the theater and see a movie and buy a lot of overpriced snacks. I want us to promise to take care of ourselves and each other from now on. But mostly, I want you to start looking after yourself.
Okay. I promise I will try my best.
No, don't promise to try. Promise to do it.
Okay. I promise.
Thank you, Stella.
Thank you. Really.
So you two are planning to get married?
Yes. We've been dating for, 5 or 6 years now? Now that I've taken more time to work on myself and get back on my feet, I think I'm ready to settle down. I want to live the rest of my life with him.
I'm so excited for you, sweetie. If that's how you feel, then this is the right decision. But if I'm being honest, I am a little worried.
Worried about what?
You know, it's just that he's seen you struggle so much and he saw you during your darkest times.
And? Why would that be a bad thing? I think that the way he helped me work through that loss is an even bigger green flag. He knows everything about me, even my darkest thoughts. And you know what? He still loves me.
Well, knowing everything about a person isn't always a good thing. I mean, I know that it's been great for you two while dating, but marriage can be tough. It is a big commitment. When you date, you still have some independence and freedom in your life. But once you get married, you have to share a lot more of yourself and your time.
And why would that be a bad thing? I want that level of commitment with someone I love.
I know you do, and it makes sense that you want that. All I'm trying to say is that he could use your past against you.
You think Ian would use my parents' death against me? I think you are worrying too much about something that's never going to happen. I've known him since I was 22. I'm pretty confident I know what kind of person he is. Trust me, he's not the type to use other people's trauma to manipulate them. There's nothing for you to worry about.
Okay, I respect your opinions. How is his family? Are they all good people?
Actually, since my parents passed away, I haven't been over to see them much. I saw them every once in a while, but every time I have gone, they have been very kind to me. They just seem like a normal, kind family to me. He has a good relationship with both of his parents, and he has a younger sister.
So do you feel like you have a close relationship with them too?
Well, not particularly. We hear about each other in passing. Ian usually tells me about how they're doing.
Oh my. So you're about to get married to this boy without knowing what kind of family you are about to be bound to.
Hey! Don't make baseless assumptions about their character. They came to the funeral and even brought me flowers. They were very kind. After the funeral, they came to my home and his mom cooked for me. She said to come over anytime for fresh meals and some company. So I have definitely spent a lot of quality time with them.
If I recall correctly, they showed up to the funeral empty-handed. Did she really cook for you in your own home?
Okay, well, she didn't cook in my home, but she brought me a home-cooked meal.
I thought I overheard her say she picked it up from the grocery store.
Well, they showed up with flowers later and they provided me with food. I really appreciated their kind gestures.
Did they make you cook for them?
No. But, I mean, it's normal to buy something for your spouse's family, right? So I picked up some stuff here and there for them.
So they were using you.
Aunt Amelia, stop it. They were not using me. I'm just the kind of gal who wants to bring a gift when I go to my boyfriend's house. Is that a crime?
I guess not. You're right. It's nice to bring something when you're a guest in someone else's home. I'm sorry for overstepping and making assumptions. Just remember that when you get married, there might be more expectations. They might want you to cook for them or buy them more stuff because you're a part of the family now.
His parents told me to think of them as if they are my own parents. To be comfortable with them.
You know that's not right, don't you?
Yeah, I know that I won't think of them the same way, but I was grateful for the gesture, so I accepted and said thank you.
It makes sense that you would do that considering you were always such a thoughtful kid. You never wanted to hurt anyone's feelings. You know, I'm only worried because I'm old and I've seen a lot of bad stuff happen to good people. I just want what's best for you.
I know you do. I appreciate you so much. I'm so thankful to have you in my life. I know that you just want to protect me.
Thank you for understanding, Stella. You'll invite me to meet his family once the engagement is official, right? I would love to get acquainted with them.
Oh, well, we weren't really planning on having an engagement party or anything like that.
What? You have to. It will be so fun. You get to show off your ring, celebrate with friends and family, and celebrate your relationship. You have to have one.
You really think I should?
Of course.
Well, you seem very excited about this. I never thought about throwing an engagement party for you to meet them, but I guess it makes sense. Sorry I didn't think of it sooner.
It's okay that you didn't think about it as long as you actually do it. Figure out a date and then let me know.
Thank you so much.
No need to thank me. It's my job. Besides, since I share some of the same DNA as your mom, it's in my blood. Keep telling me about your life, honey. I love to get updates from you.
Don't worry. I'll keep you up to date with all of the gossip. Besides, I kind of think of you as a mom now. So today, I brought you a surprise. Steaks for the grill.
What? Why would you bring me such a good cut? You know how much I love steak. You don't need to bring anything with you the next time you come over, okay? Just come to my house empty-handed.
How can I when I know how much you love it when I make you this meal? I'm going to keep taking care of you for the rest of your life.
What is this? I feel so spoiled.
Get used to it. I love you so much. I just wanted to show you how much by doing something for you. You know you're my favorite person, right? I know that I don't need to bring you anything when I come over, but I can't help it.
Oh, you are making me blush. You are so sweet, young lady. Can't you just come over without bringing me gifts? I feel bad that I haven't gotten you anything.
Sorry, can't do. You're going to have to keep accepting all of my gifts. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them.
And who made these rules?
I'm not at liberty to say. You know that my love languages are acts of service and gift-giving. Just accept that this is my way of showing love.
Okay, fine. I look forward to eating all of this steak.
I can bring you more next time.
No, my doctor said I need to cut back on all the red meat.
Okay, I got it. I promise I'll stop buying you beef. Wow. Now that we've moved all of our furniture in and finished decorating, it really feels like our house. I can't believe it.
Well, it's technically your house since we bought it with your money.
Hey, why would you say that? This is our house. We're both going to live here together, not just me. This is your home too.
I never thought I would get to live in such a beautiful and expensive house. I feel so privileged. When we first visited it, I was crossing my fingers hoping our offer would be accepted first. Thank you so much for doing this for us.
You've done so much for me, and you've been working so hard lately. I really wanted to show you how much I love and appreciate you. Consider this my way of saying thank you, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Look how beautiful this is! When we were looking at houses, I thought that natural lighting was one of the most important features I was looking for. Guess I made the right decision.
Whoa. Don't try and change the subject. Why would you need to thank me?
Because when life got hard, you were always there for me. It must have been so hard for you to deal with me crying every day. I wouldn't eat or sleep, and I hardly left the house. I was putting a huge amount of emotional stress on you. You took care of me when I couldn't take care of myself. I don't think I'll ever be able to repay you for all that you've done for me. I'm so sorry I put you through all of that.
What? Why would you be sorry for that? It was out of your control. When I got into a relationship with you, I knew that it meant that we would have to help each other through hard times. The happier I've seen you get, the happier I have become. I am so thankful I was able to help you through such a hard time, and I will always be here for you, no matter the circumstance.
Thank you for saying all of that.
Oh my God.
What is it?
It's just that I realized. We are officially husband and wife. You are my wife. My beautiful wife.
Oh yeah, you're right. I guess you're really my husband now.
I can't wait to see what the rest of our life has in store for us. Think about all the amazing memories we are about to make in this house. I'm so happy you were able to buy such a beautiful home. You really deserve it. I'm so excited to be able to live here with you.
One thing I'm a little worried about is that I'm still working from home. That means I'm always going to be here.
And
that means that you won't be able to spend time at home alone most days. I'm always going to be around.
I think that's a valid thing to be worried about. But guess what? That's why we found a home with an extra room so you can have your own workspace. You will be in your office, and you know I'm going to spend most of my free time in the living room. I'll be able to spend time alone, so don't worry about me. Why are you always so thoughtful and worried about how I'm feeling? Am I the luckiest guy in the world or what?
Hey, you're always thoughtful too. Thank you for making me get a house with an extra room. I wasn't thinking about having my own office.
If you work from home, of course you need your own workspace. Did you think I was going to let you work from the kitchen table or something?
I wouldn't mind it.
Of course you wouldn't. I told you. You are too kind.
Well, I just feel bad because there are 2 really nice-sized bedrooms and we could have used the other one for a home gym or for your own space. Thank you for giving the space to me.
Dude, I'm the one who has to go to work at an office outside of the house. It doesn't matter if I have my own room. I don't need one. You're always home. It's important for you to be able to separate a workspace from a relaxing space. I read a book about it and it said you shouldn't use your computer or read or study in bed because your brain will start to associate it with those things instead of sleep. So basically, you should work in a different room so when you leave, your brain thinks, I'm off of work. Hooray!
Okay, you're right. Thanks to you, I am going to sleep so well and I'm going to have a great work-life balance. Now I think I'll be able to work even harder.
Hold up. Did you just say you were going to start working harder? You're already working so hard. You just said you're excited to have some work-life balance, didn't you?
Well, yes and no. I mean that I'm excited to be able to separate my work and relaxing space. But I need to start saving up more money and to restore my savings. Thanks to the inheritance I received from my parents, I was able to buy us this home. But now I need to start earning more of my own money. I used most of it on this house anyways, so now I need to work harder to earn and save money.
You're right. That sounds like a great plan to me.
I love you, honey. I'm sorry I didn't say it sooner.
I love you too.
Ever since we started dating, we've talked about it in such detail that I just can't wait. You guys hadn't even been married for a full year when we first met, right?
Oh, I'm so over it. When we first started dating, I was so unhappy with my current relationship that I couldn't stand it. I wasn't sure how to help myself. When we first got married, she looked so happy, and for once, I thought I was happy too. But then all of a sudden, I just got so tired of it all. Of her, the relationship, and of our marriage. I just wish I had realized that I was unhappy sooner. In the beginning, I really was happy, but over time, I started to wish that I hadn't gone through with it.
Oh, you know what? I think it has to do with something I've heard that's called white knight syndrome.
What's that?
It's basically when someone wants to save someone else who is struggling or going through a really hard time. They want to be like a white knight and save the other person.
Am I really that kind of person? I thought I was just a good person, but maybe I just want to save someone. Nowadays, she is at home all the time working, and I never get a chance to be alone. She's always there, and I can't seem to escape her gaze. There is no privacy.
So you're just sick of it all?
Yes, I am so bored and tired of this married life. Every day is exactly the same. She works, and I have to do the cleaning and other housework. She always looks messy because she doesn't have to leave the house. I knew she would be home all the time, but I didn't realize how tired I would get of it. I wish we never got married. I feel like we rushed into it.
And about that time is when you met me, right? If we were living together, you would never feel bored. I'm a very exciting and fun person.
I know. You're always so bubbly and excited. I know that I wouldn't get bored from seeing you every day.
I'm sure I am boring sometimes, but I would be better than someone as uptight as her.
You're just so unproblematic. I wish Stella was more like you.
We've all got our own problems, silly.
What are yours?
Actually, I don't think I have any right now.
See, I was right. You are every guy's dream girl. Unproblematic and exciting. Now I feel so weighed down. I feel like I'm suffocating from all of the pressure to be the perfect husband. I wish I could go back in time to when I was just dating and could live carefree.
But aren't you living off of your wife's money at the moment?
Just for now. It's because I'm taking a break from work. There's nothing I can do about it,
Yeah, I get it. It's been about 3 months since you started taking a break from work, right? I don't blame you for using her money.
Don't worry about it, babe. I'm going to get another job soon. A better job.
I'm not worried about you. You're a big boy and I know you can handle yourself. It's kind of nice anyways, since we can meet up anytime now. We usually meet late on weeknights and sometimes on the weekends, which is nice, but I miss you.
I know you do. I promise we can start seeing each other more soon.
Isn't your wife a little suspicious? I mean, what do you say you're doing when you disappear for hours at a time?
She already knows everything.
What?
She already sent me the documents saying she's filing for divorce.
Hold up. Divorce? Can she do that?
She can't divorce me even if I'm seeing someone else. Without me or my family, she will have no one. She is going to be completely alone. And that is her worst nightmare. In the end, I think she's going to be too scared and hesitant to really do anything. We have nothing to worry about.
Right. You did say that she has no family outside of yours.
Yeah. So right now she wants to maintain our nice, wholesome married life and she can't do anything about it. This is just her attempt to threaten me and make me stop. There's nothing else she can do about it. She's going to have to give up.
Wow. It sounds like you really won this round, huh? How did you two start dating in the first place?
Back then, I was young and dumb. I didn't know what getting married would entail. I thought that I would be able to handle anything, and I could be there for her anytime. But I guess I didn't think about how hard it would be for me to sustain that kind of support, and now I'm exhausted.
Are you going to keep trying to salvage the marriage? I think it would be better if you just went through with the divorce and then lived with me.
Wait, you want to marry me?
Yeah. I think that it would be really nice. Besides, I'm much better than your current wife.
That does sound nice, but I'm really comfortable in my current situation. Let's wait until my financial situation is better. I don't want us to start off with a rocky relationship.
Okay, I guess I can wait. The mood isn't right yet. Just let me know how long I need to wait, and then I think we will be ready.
Soon?
The least you could do is take me on a fun date. What sounds better? Going out for karaoke or getting a drink at the bar?
How about both? I know a great bar that has karaoke on Friday nights.
Oh, that sounds great. Let's do both. Let's go get drunk!
Are you already here? Yes, Mom. Stella is here with me today.
Yay! I heard that you have been so busy with work recently and was worried you wouldn't be able to make it. I'm so sorry I haven't been coming around much. My work has been crazy and I haven't had much time to go out.
No need to apologize, dear. It's okay. I'm so happy to have you here today. Would you mind helping me set the table?
Yes, I would love to help.
Where's Dad at? He left early this morning to go golfing with his colleagues from work. He's been going golfing a lot more recently since the weather's been improving. I told him you two were coming, but he left anyways. Sounds like Dad. What about Miranda? Is she home?
I'm here, all right. I have an awful headache, but I'm here.
I should have known. Of course you just woke up. Are you still sleeping in until noon or later every day?
Hey, lay off. It's my spring break. It's normal for me to want to stay up later than usual.
Well, shouldn't you change out of your pajamas at least? You look insane.
I'm in my house with my family. I think it's okay if I wear my pajamas around the house. Why should I have to get all dolled up? When you still lived at home, I never got dressed up when I stayed around the house. Why do you care now?
Well, yeah, but you never looked as bad as you do now. You knew we were coming and you couldn't even get dressed for us. Stop bickering, you two. Let's just hurry up and eat. It's lunchtime after all. And Miranda, is it really a good thing for you to be staying up so late? I get that it's your vacation, but you're going to have a hard time readjusting to your sleep schedule next week.
Mom, this is what you're supposed to do on vacation. Think of it as me catching up on my sleep. Even though I'm going to bed later than usual, I'm also sleeping more than usual, which is a good thing. Getting too little sleep is bad for your health, you know.
I understand. I was young once too, believe it or not. But let's just move on. It's time for lunch.
Okay, Mom. Thank you for the meal.
Mrs. Todd, thank you so much for inviting us over for lunch. The stew is delicious. Really? I'm so glad you like it. I think it still needs a bit of work. It's nice to hear a thank you every once in a while. You know, my kids never really say that to me. It's like music to my ears.
Stella, I heard you've been working a lot lately. How has that been? Thankfully, because you've been so busy, Ian hasn't come around as much. I must say I appreciate you for keeping him away from me.
I'm sorry I haven't been around as much as I should. I just get so caught up in my work that I forget about the outside world and hardly ever leave the house. I need to come over here more.
Well, since you're so busy, Ian should be coming over to help out more often.
I thought you just thanked her for keeping me away from the house. Why would I come here on my own?
You could come over and share a meal with Mom and Dad. Or help me around the house. I know I say that I don't want to see you, but honestly, it would be nice to hear from you more often.
Well, I'm busy too. My work has been crazy as well, so it's hard for me to come around.
That's rich coming from you. When you first got married, you said you'd come visit us often, but I guess that was all a big lie.
It's not like he is ignoring us on purpose, honey. He's just busy. Are you saying you miss your big brother? If that's the case, you know you can go over to their house anytime.
Ew! I do not miss him. I just think it would be nice for us to spend more quality time together as a family. It's not like I want to see him all alone.
Hey, I don't want to be alone with you either, punk.
Look, I'm just saying that it would be nice for you to come and spend more time with Mom and Dad. Since I'm the only one here anymore, they really miss talking to you and hearing about your life. They miss you, and you should try harder to make time for them.
Mom, do you really miss me that much? I wouldn't mind if you came around more often. This is the first time I've seen you in 3 months. I'm so sorry. I promise I will try to find some time to come visit you guys more often. We came in a rush today, so we weren't able to bring you guys anything. I'm sorry, Mom. I want to get you something nice that you will enjoy. Is there anything I can buy for you that you want? You're my son. You're always welcome in my house, and you don't need to bring me anything. Come anytime and eat something with us. Then you can leave. That's what will make me happier. Just come see me more often. You got it. I will make more of an effort to come often. What do you think, Stella? I think it's a great idea. I would love to come over more often. I would love to have you over more, even when you're busy. Just stop by for some free food and some company. And you know what? If he doesn't want to come with you, you can come visit on your own. Smooth, Mom.
Now that you're a married man, don't you think you're spending too much time with your wife? Don't forget about the rest of us. We get it. You guys are in love.
Never thought I would hear you say that. We're happy together, but that doesn't mean I'll forget the rest of you. Someday when you get married, you'll understand why it's important for you to spend so much time together.
Ew! I am not going to get married. That sounds disgusting. I'm just going to live with Mom and Dad forever.
You are so funny. I hope that that is not true. One day you will meet someone who makes you happy and who you love and you will want to spend the rest of your life with. Then you will get married.
Nope, not me. I don't want to. Sounds gross. You and Dad are stuck with me. Don't you and Dad have more faith in me anyways? It's not like Ian has accomplished much.
I wouldn't say that until you start and finish graduate school, miss. What? Since when did you decide you're going to get a master's degree?
Oh, since you haven't been home, I haven't been able to tell you. Yeah, since I'm almost done with my bachelor's, I decided I want to pursue a master's as well. But I'm not going to get it at the same school. You know, there's a really great university close to your house. I just got accepted into their program.
No way! I guess this means we're going to be able to see each other much more often then.
Wouldn't you get too tired of me if I were to stop by too often?
Never. Please come over as much as you'd like. I know Ian won't mind, even if he pretends that he does. And I'm excited to spend more time with you.
Okay, I look forward to it.
Are you finished getting ready for bed? Yes, I am ready. Sorry it took so long. It seems like your bedtime routine is getting longer and longer these days. Well, I've been researching skincare more and I started adding some different treatments to my daily routine. I want my skin to stay healthy for as long as possible. I love that you're making time to take care of you.
But you looked a little uncomfortable earlier. What? When? At my parents' house. No, I was completely fine. I wasn't uncomfortable at all. I'm not stupid. I know that you were uncomfortable with Miranda being there. Why would I be uncomfortable around her? I mean, she's been pretty cold towards you. She's the youngest and she's been spoiled by our parents for all of our lives. 10 years is a pretty huge age gap, And she doesn't really like me all that much. She was 8 when I moved out, and we haven't had that close of a relationship growing up since we've been at such different places in life. Ever since we got married, she's been out of the spotlight, and I think she is pretty upset about it. I'm not saying this to be mean to her. I just wanted you to know. Ian, I think you're just being dramatic. You have a great relationship with her and your parents. I mean, yeah. When she was younger, I came over and played with her every weekend. I just feel like we've drifted and that she resents me for it. It's obvious that your family loves you so much. Every time I see you guys together, I can't help but smile. It just seems like your family is so happy together. I was honored to become part of your family after we got married, and I'm so grateful that I get to spend time with them. Yeah, I guess you're right. But it just feels different when I go back there now. Like the vibe has changed. Of course it has. You don't live there anymore, and it can be hard to go back home. It's normal to miss the good old times. But honestly, when I talk to Miranda, I have never had reason to believe that she's angry with you or me. She's just so childish sometimes. I get so frustrated with her. Sometimes I'm even embarrassed when she throws her little tantrums. Yeah, of course you're annoyed. Like you said, you guys have a really big age gap, so it's normal for you to be at different places in terms of maturity. But you know what? I think you really like her regardless. I know you do. I feel kind of bad because you don't go around that much anymore. I feel like you're spending all this time with me, but you're forgetting about your family. I get why Miranda might be a little upset with us considering you don't visit that often and spend most of your time with me. She's blowing it out of proportion. It's normal for couples to spend most of their time together. Isn't that the point of getting married in the first place? You have nothing to worry about. My family loves you. Well, that's a relief. Seriously, don't worry about it. Let's go to bed. Oh yeah, don't you have plans tomorrow? Yeah, I'm supposed to meet up with some friends, and then afterwards I think we were planning to go get some drinks. Wow, you really are busy these days. It feels like you're even busier than when you were working. I mean, isn't this what I'm supposed to be doing while taking some time off of work? I mean, spending quality time with friends and doing things I don't usually have the chance to. Do you need me to send some money? Yes, please. Okay, I can't go along with this any longer. Do you have something you need to say to me? What? Why are you suddenly so angry? I'm not angry, it's just that we don't talk as much these days. I know that I'm busy too, but you're rarely at home. I think we're talking quite a bit right now, aren't we? Does this not count as talking? Wow, that's mature of you. Hey, you're the one who wanted to get a divorce. Hurry up and withdraw it if you changed your mind. We're living good enough right now as it is. Oh, now you're gonna mention it. I thought you didn't get the papers considering you haven't brought it back up. I understand why you want to separate, but I think we should stay together. I just want to meet other people from time to time. If you decide to withdraw the paperwork, I promise I'll get myself back on track. I just need some time to work on myself and get back in the right headspace. And you know why I've been meeting other people. It's because of you, honestly. Because of me? What did I do? My life hasn't been easy either, yet you always rely on me for emotional support. My life is hard too. Maybe I need someone to be here for me as well. Have you ever thought of that? I didn't know you felt that way. Look, we're gonna get past this. I'll get myself back on track and start to prioritize our relationship more. You just need to cancel the divorce legalities and start paying attention to how I feel once in a while. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know I made you feel that way. I'll look into canceling. Thank you. Sleep well. From now on, we are going to live a great life and build a strong and healthy relationship, okay? Don't worry about it too much. For the love of God, I have a splitting headache and it's all because of my dumb wife and my stupid sister. Oh no, Ian. Are they fighting? No, it's not that. I think they are both sensing that I'm acting differently. I just keep telling my wife that my sister is mad at us because we spend too much time together. Should I keep lying and saying that we are fighting? Isn't your sister significantly younger than you and your wife? Doesn't it make sense for you guys to have a slightly rocky relationship? I mean, yeah, but this is different. Yesterday we visited my family and my sister announced she's going to go to graduate school. It's like she is trying to make everyone look down on me. I am an adult and should be able to do what I want. I like to go out and get drunk and have a good time. Is that so wrong? But sometimes when I come home really late after drinking, I find my wife crying in bed. It's so exhausting. I agree. I think you should be able to do what you want. But are you sure she's upset just because you're coming home late? Now my sister is nagging me about not coming home enough. She makes it sound like I am a horrible son. On the other hand, my wife says I don't talk to her enough and that I'm absent most of the time. It sounds like they are really trying to pull you in different directions. Exactly. I can't stand it. I feel like I am going to explode. Because of the complaints, I had to promise my mom I would come over more often, or at least I would make more of an effort. Oh, and to top it all off, it sounds like I won't be able to get privacy from either of them anytime soon, since Miranda's new university is fairly close to our house. She said she's going to come hang out with us often. I wanted to object, but Stella already invited her to come over often. She even sounded excited. It sounds like you don't want anything to do with them. Is there any way you can get out of it? Or at least tell your sister not to come around? No, I can't do that. They would both blow up at me. Okay, well, the bright side is that your wife seems to be pretty quiet at home and she keeps to herself. I'm sure once Miranda starts coming over often, she will get tired of her presence and tell her to stop coming by. I don't see this being a big problem for you. You don't understand. If she comes over, they are both just going to use it as an excuse to hang out with me and force me to spend time with them. It's not even like we're talking about anything important. It's just stupid small talk and petty gossip. The more I have to talk to them at the same time, the more drained I get. I can handle each of them on their own, but when they are together, it's like they get each other more and more hyped up and they feed off of each other's energy. I convinced Stella to let go of it and to not go through with the divorce, so now we are going to try and focus more on our relationship. So you're not going to get divorced? We are, just not yet. Wait a little longer, okay? Look, eventually it's all going to work out. So, are you wanting to get something to eat and go to a bar to drink afterwards? We don't have to do that if you have something else in mind. I'm okay with anything as long as I'm doing it with you. Shouldn't we be living our life on the edge? We should be more spontaneous and open. I can do anything when I'm with you. You make me feel the most safe and comfortable. Shouldn't you feel that way with your wife? Why aren't you finalizing the divorce anyways? I thought you wanted to pursue a relationship with me. I told you, she's the one who doesn't want to go through with the divorce. It feels like you don't really want to get divorced either. No, I do. Well, I guess part of me does and part of me doesn't. On one hand, I'm really tired of this relationship and feel like it's not going anywhere. But on the other hand, it's all that I know. It feels natural and normal, so it's scary to think about changing it. Honestly, going through all of the legalities for a divorce sounds very tedious, so I just told her that I wouldn't see you anymore. What? So you're dumping me? Of course not. I was just lying to her. I would love to keep pursuing a relationship with you. Just more on the down low. For a minute there, I thought you were being serious, and I was furious. Whatever. At the end of the day, you and I aren't looking to get married, right? Just to have fun dating each other. I think we can keep doing that even if you're still with her. I'm just the girl you can relax with. No, I don't want to meet up with you because I can relax. I really like you. I told you before. These days, my life has been so complicated that I just need some time to enjoy my life. It's not just that you allow me to relax. You make me genuinely happy. I love spending time with you. That's why I want to keep seeing you. All right, let's stop talking about your wife and divorce and all that. I'm honestly starting to get annoyed. You're right, I'm sorry. Because of me, I've killed the mood and made us talk about some heavy stuff. Let's move on. Yes, you don't need any more stress. Let's have a good night. Don't think about anything in the future and just focus on the present. Live in the moment.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I like you so much. Should we get something to drink? Yes, please. Hi, Miranda.
Hi! Thanks for taking my call.
What's up? You don't usually call me, so I was a bit surprised to see that you did.
Do you remember that I mentioned I'm going to be going to a nearby university for my grad program?
Yes! Congratulations again. That is very exciting.
Can I speak with you honestly?
Yeah, sure.
I hate the idea of having to live in the dorms over there. So I was thinking instead of having to go live with some stranger at the university, maybe I could stay with you guys at your place.
Oh? What made you think of this?
Well, your house has 2 rooms, right? And I heard that the second room is just used by you, and I thought you don't really need all that space for yourself. You should let me stay in that room.
Actually, the second room is my at-home office. Since I work from home every day, I need a space where I can work that is separate from the rest of the house. So I think it might be difficult for you to live with us.
I get it. This is because you don't want me to live in his house.
No, that's not it. I just don't think we have enough room for you to live here comfortably.
As if. You guys are rich. Have you seen your house? I wanted to say something about it when you came over for lunch the other day, but I held back because I didn't want to ruin the mood. Can you really not even consider letting me live with you guys? Isn't that kind of cold of you?
No, it's not that I don't want you to live with us. It's really not. Please don't misunderstand.
Okay, well then why doesn't Ian come around to our house anymore? Is it not because he is stuck spending all of his time with you in this stupid small town? Now that I think about it, he has been such an absent brother and son ever since you two first started dating. What, you don't have a response? No comebacks?
No, actually, we are considering, well...
Getting what?
Nothing. It's nothing. Never mind.
Okay, fine. If you don't want me around, the least you can do is get me an apartment nearby. I heard that the average rent around here for a 1-bedroom apartment is around $1,500 a month.
No, sorry, I can't do that. I don't have that kind of money.
Excuse me? Didn't you inherit a bunch of money from your parents when they died? Is that not enough to help me out? You never make time to come visit us and you're always working, so I think you do have the money and you're just being greedy. Just $1,500 a month. If you don't want me to live with you guys in your house, the least you can do is put me up somewhere else.
Look, I'm sorry, but I really can't do that for you. I don't want to spend all of my savings on you. Please don't ask me for these kinds of favors moving forward.
Are you telling me not to ask for help? That is rich coming from someone like you. Your parents are dead. And when they died, Ian had to help you the whole time. You never came to see us and didn't show us any respect. Then you guys got married and you continued to not spend time with us. And now you're saying I'm asking you for favors? Isn't this your responsibility as my sister-in-law? To help me when I need it? I think you need to reconsider your decision big time. I think my parents will have a lot to say to you when they hear about this.
No, hold on a second.
Oh, now you want me to stop. If you really want me to, then you should find me a place to live and then contact me immediately. If not, let's just say I am going to make your life a living hell.
Oh, goodness, Stella. It's you. I feel like I haven't heard from you in so long. What brings you here so suddenly?
Hello. I just missed you and thought it was about time I came to visit.
Oh, dear. You look upset. Why the long face? Oh, mind, have you lost weight since we last spoke? It was good seeing you look so healthy when you started to put some weight back on, but you look slim again.
I didn't bring anything with me today. Sorry about that.
I thought I told you not to worry about that. It doesn't matter if you bring me anything or not. You can come over anytime and not have to worry about bringing any gifts, you know.
I know. But you're my family. I feel like I need to take care of you. You still consider me your family, right?
Why would you ask such a silly question? I'm your aunt, aren't I? I am your mother's sister, which I'm pretty sure means that we are in fact family.
I'm sorry I haven't visited you in so long. I feel so stupid.
Hey, it's okay, sweetie. I'm not going anywhere. It's okay if you have your own life. You don't need to worry about me so much. Now tell me what's really going on.
Actually, Ian and I are in the middle of a divorce.
I knew something must have been going on since you have been avoiding me. So what was the main issue that led you to get a divorce?
I found out that Ian has been lying to me for a long time now. He's been cheating on me with another woman and lied about it, saying he was just meeting up with his friends. I told him I wanted to get divorced, and suddenly he got upset and looked fearful. He told me that I should cancel the divorce and that he would cut off contact with the woman. It sounds like he really doesn't want to get divorced.
What in the world? That boy did that to you? I thought you said you knew everything about him and that he was kind and really loved you.
Well, that was back then. I feel like I can't leave him because back then, after the accident, he was the one who helped me the most. Anytime it was hard, he was there for me. He was just that kind of person. So I held my tongue anytime he did anything that upset me. But eventually I started to notice he was acting weird, coming home late most nights, sometimes smelling like a different cologne or perfume. I figured out that he was cheating on me, but when I confronted him, he tried to gaslight me and accused me of being a controlling and bossy wife. I know that I shouldn't stay with him and I deserve better, but I'm scared that I can't leave him. I mean, he sacrificed so much for me all of these years. Maybe I should give him a second chance.
Oh, honey. No. Don't you dare start to blame yourself. Are you really this clueless? This kind of person will tell you that they will change and they will be better, but they will just keep lying to you. They will continue to disrespect you and lie. Do you really like him?
It's not that I like him. I don't even know if I love him anymore. It's just that without him, I'm going to be all alone. And that is terrifying for me. At first, it was really nice. I got along with his family and saw how close they all were. I felt so excited to be welcomed into such a fun family. But in reality, I wasn't fully accepted into their circle. Although they may have been kind to my face, I've heard them talk bad about me behind closed doors. Even his sister threatened me this week. You know, I am his wife, yet his family just sees me as an outsider. But you know what? Even though it is a really frustrating situation to be in, I prefer it to being completely alone.
Why would you ever be alone? Don't forget that you'll always have me. I know I'm old and not as fun as I used to be, but we are still family.
I am such an idiot. It just feels like since I got married, I've been stuck. Like when I look around and see everyone around me, all I can think about is how much they've grown and all that they've accomplished. Everyone seems to be achieving so much, and I can't help but feel like I'm just stuck in a loop. Well, it's not even like a loop. It's more like I'm stuck in the same spot, unable to move.
People who are always moving and changing are not perfect. While personal growth and development is important, we are all different, right? That means we change and grow at different rates and in different ways. Sometimes it's good to stop moving and to just sit in one place. It can help us to develop a new perspective and to learn more about ourselves. You're just wondering right now, not sure of where to go or what you're doing. That's not a bad thing at all.
Either way, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells whenever I'm around Ian's family. I think that his parents and I are on pretty good terms, but his sister hates me.
Why would she hate you?
She thinks that I stole her brother away from the family. I think she's jealous that he spends most of his time with me instead of them.
That's an attitude I would expect from a middle schooler, but not someone of her age.
Apparently, she's going to start going to another university for her graduate's degree, and the school is really close to our house. She says she doesn't want to stay in the dorms and said I should either let her stay in my home office or help get her in an apartment nearby. And it's not like she just wants me to help her find a place to stay. She expects me to pay for it, too. I'm not sure what to do in this situation.
Are you still this kind? I mean, too kind. Like a pushover. I can't believe that spoiled brat would try to guilt you into that. Okay, keep speaking. If you don't, I'm just going to get angrier and angrier.
She said since I received such a large inheritance from my parents that I'd have more than enough money to pay for her apartment. I tried to explain that I don't make that much money and I can't really afford it, but she wouldn't believe me.
I think this girl is insane. How dare she feel entitled to your money? She's just trying to take advantage of you. It seems like she and her brother both have terrible manners and are both trashy people.
But I can't really say anything about it. She threatened to make my life a living hell if I don't do what she wants. So not only do I need to give up on my divorce, but I have to pay for an ungrateful kid's apartment and live with a husband that secretly resents me. I feel so stupid. You warned me all those years ago and I didn't listen.
Honey, you are not stupid. Love will make us blind to certain things. That's not necessarily your fault. You did the right thing by telling me about this. I'm guessing you want to change your life and stop living like this, correct?
Correct. That's why I came. Sorry for putting you through all of this drama.
There's no reason for you to apologize. I need you to know that you've not done anything wrong, okay? But sweetie, you need to think about something.
What is it?
I'm a person too. I'm getting older each day and one day I'm going to die. We all are. When that happens, you might be alone again.
Why would you bring that up? Why are you suddenly talking about dying?
Now listen here, I wasn't done speaking. Right now, I am here for you. We are family and we will always have each other's backs. But someday, I might not be around to help you. You need to learn how to stand up for yourself. Even now, you can't rely on your husband, right? And why do you even want to?
He was my main support when I was going through such a dark time in my life.
Okay. And? So now what? Do you feel like you need to repay him by staying in a relationship with him? That's not a good reason.
I know you're right. The truth is, I'm not confident I'll be able to live on my own.
If that's what's holding you back, then it sounds to me like you are giving up on your life. That's such a shame. You're not even 35 yet, and you have your whole life ahead of you. Your career is going well, and you're making good money for someone your age. Why don't you believe in yourself? I'm so curious what you think is going to prevent you from being successful.
Well, my work is a little different than my life in general. It was always my dream to start this business, and I always enjoy my work, so it feels easy. I'm just not sure how I can navigate life on my own. But now that I've spoken with you, I'm curious too. I don't know what exactly is holding me back.
I think that's a good thing for you to try to figure out. You shouldn't base your life off of the lives of people around you. I think a lot of people are afraid of being alone because they are afraid of becoming lonely. But sometimes, being alone is when we learn the most about ourselves. I'm not saying you should be alone until the day you die.
I think I understand what you're trying to say. You're right. 100% right. I really lived like a fool for so long. I was too focused on the people around me and I didn't work on myself enough.
And that's okay, dear. For now, you have me. Is there anything I can do to help you?
No, just speaking to you was enough. Thank you so much for your advice. I think I need to take care of this on my own.
That sounds like a good plan to me. It looks like some of that twinkle has come back to your eye. Let's eat something to get your strength up. You need to fight for your future.
Thank you again, Aunt Amelia. I love you.
I love you too. I know you're going to do great.
Thanks to you, I think I'll be able to find a good solution. Okay, I found your apartment and got it all set up for you. Your unit is number 409 in Park Plaza Apartments. The landlord said you can move in after 5 more days. They just need to finish some cleaning and repairs. I knew you'd find something for me. I'll tell Ian that I'm not going to move in with you guys and that I found a place. You don't need to get involved. I'll take care of him. Okay. Oh, you've got nothing else to say to me?
Nope.
Okay. It would have been nice if you'd done this when I first asked you to, but I guess it's better late than never. Okay, I'm going to hang up. I guess I should say thanks for helping me. What the heck? She already hung up on me. Ugh, whatever. It's not like I care about her that much anyways.
I don't get why a kid moving out for the first time needs to rent such a huge moving truck.
Mom just kept giving me furniture and more stuff to take with me. The more I packed, the more stuff I had to bring with me. That's why I needed such a big truck.
Nice. Sounds like you saved a lot of money by taking some secondhand furniture. But while we're talking about it, how did you afford such a nice apartment like this?
I just did. Don't worry about it. It's none of your business anyways.
Okay, I get it. You don't want to tell me your secrets. I guess that's normal for a kid like you. Oh, excuse me. Hi there. We are the new people moving into this unit. Could you get us the keys and open the door for us? I didn't hear anything about a new tenant moving in today. This is Park Plaza Apartments, right? My sister is the new tenant in Unit 409. Yes, this is Park Plaza, but that unit doesn't exist. We have 4 stories, but we only go up to number 406. We don't have a room number 409. Excuse me?
Hold up. What do you mean the unit doesn't exist?
The guy said that there is no Unit 409. Are you sure you got the number right?
This is the address Stella sent me. Look, here's the message. It says apartment 409.
Okay, there must be some kind of mistake. I'll try giving her a call. She must have turned off her phone. I'm going crazy. What's going on with her?
I think she's gone completely insane. Are you telling me she lied about getting me an apartment after I went through all of the work to move out?
Okay, hold up. I'm getting a call. Hello? Yes, this is him. You must be mistaken. I told you last time that we were planning to withdraw our request for divorce. Excuse me? Did you just say that it's being finalized?
What's going on? Did I just hear you say you guys are getting divorced?
I convinced her to stop filing for divorce, but I just got a call saying that it's being finalized.
Okay, let's just handle one thing at a time. Shouldn't we figure out what's going on with my house first?
No. I think I need to handle my marriage first. It sounds like I'm about to be on the streets.
I'll get over it. You know you two are going to forgive each other in a day or two and you can go back to your house. I have nowhere to go right now.
You're right. I'm sorry. Let's figure this out and then I'll talk to her about this later.
I should be able to move in without any problems like this. What did I do to deserve this?
Yes, you can take that out with you too. What's going on? What are you doing right now?
Ah, I see you're removing all of the furniture from your office. You're setting up a room for me, aren't you? I knew you would come around.
No, you're wrong. That's all my stuff.
No way!
Oh, you two are here already? I feel kind of bad because your truck and the other cars are blocking the street. I hope the neighbors aren't inconvenienced. I just wanted to take care of this all at the same time. That's why I asked my lawyer to call you. You heard the news, right? I knew it. You've lost it. I've lost it? Actually, I think I've finally come to my senses.
I don't think so. You even lied to me about my new apartment.
The divorce was filed because you deserve to be divorced. That's what cheaters deserve, after all. Oh, and you really expected me to buy you an apartment and pay your rent for you? That was pretty foolish of you to believe. I don't get what the problem is. Hey, get it together. Are you trying to ruin our lives right now? How can you do this to us? What did we do to deserve this? I think I'm the most sane I've ever been in my life. My mind is so clear. You have been lying to me, manipulating me, and gaslighting me for years. You've been using me for my money while cheating on me and funding your other bad habits. I should have done something about this sooner, but I was scared. Scared of what would happen if I was all alone. I'm not going to put up with this kind of treatment anymore.
Wait, he's been lying to you? About what?
Yeah, he has. Do you want to tell her or should I?
Tell me what?
This is my house, not his. I bought it with my own money. Also, he's been cheating on me and seeing another woman. Since I bought this house and it's in my name,
I decided you should find someplace else to live. That's why we're packing up all of your stuff right now. Oh, and don't worry. I'll give you some money from the settlement so that you can start a new life for yourself or whatever. I think that's important considering you don't have a job right now.
Are you happy now? Trying to ruin my life like this? You're making a big mistake right now.
Ah, what a pity. You guys had to load luggage twice today. I feel pretty bad for your parents. I'm sorry I had to put their children through this kind of trouble. Actually, what did I do that's so wrong? I don't think I have anything to be sorry for. I think your parents ought to know what you two have been up to. What did you just say? Did you just threaten us? It's not a threat. It's a consequence for your own actions. Entitled people like you need to learn that what you do leads to certain outcomes, whether those be good or bad. I'm sure your parents can bail you both out of this mess. Oh, and my parents did leave me a nice inheritance. That's how I could afford this house. But how dare you ask me to use that on you? I think you need to learn how to be independent. You need to understand that you have to work for a good life. You don't just get it handed to you.
Don't lecture my sister. You have no right to.
Well, then you shouldn't lecture me. Thanks to me, you lived in this nice house and were able to use my money to go on dates with another woman. If you had been a little more discreet, I would have just ignored it and gone along with everything. Both of you harassed and manipulated me for so long. I should never have put up with it.
Why are you treating us like we did you so wrong? We didn't do anything that warrants this kind of reaction. I told you to drop the divorce and to live the rest of our life quietly. But you just couldn't listen to me. And I warned you about how bad my sister is. You just didn't listen to me.
You can't manipulate me anymore. No matter what you say, I won't budge. I have made up my mind. I will never believe a word you say ever again. I can't. Because I need to put myself first from now on. I'm done being a pushover. Are you trying to blame me now? Implying that you warned her to stay away from me? Why would she need to avoid me? He did try to warn me about you. But I guess you couldn't have known that. He's really good at lying to people in order to get what he wants. I am so confused. What is happening? Oh, do you think this is unfair? I got married to your brother and became a member of your family, but for so long, I was never really considered part of the family. You just used me for money or other favors. I was never really accepted. I was an idiot for believing you all really loved and cared about me. I can see now that I was blind from love.
Hey, there is no need for you to talk badly about my whole family. Let's keep this civil, okay?
I gave you so many opportunities to come clean and to tell me the truth. I always asked you if you had anything to tell me, and you were always dishonest.
No, you were always annoying me by asking me about this over and over. It was so annoying to hear the same question repeatedly. Of course, I didn't want to answer.
Oh, it was annoying for you? I didn't realize you were this kind of a person. You're just like your sister. You just used me for money. Every day you would go out with friends and I would send you money. You didn't have to work or lift a finger. I did everything for you. I was stupid for believing you ever loved me. So what are we supposed to do now?
Shut up! Shut up, both of you!
Why? I think it would be best if we hurried up and put this to an end. This is my home, and neither of you are welcome here anymore. So I think you two should just hurry up and go.
Hold on. Let's just talk about this. We need to settle this.
Whether you meant to or not, you made me feel helpless and stupid. There were so many red flags, but I always overlooked them because I felt like I didn't deserve anything better. Now I realize that I don't deserve to live like this. I want to have a good life.
Oh, so you're saying I'm the reason your life sucks?
Sure, yeah. You made my life miserable. So now I'm prioritizing my own happiness by getting away from you. I have nothing else to say to you. What do you say? Isn't it a good idea for you to leave now in silence? I'm done packing all of your stuff. I think you should go now. And from now on, you two can experience how unfair the world can be. Bye, guys.
How did it go, sweetie?
It went well. Everything is settled now. It was hard for me to be so firm, but I think it was necessary.
You needed to experience this kind of situation, I think. You've always been too nice for your own good. I'm glad you had a chance to really stand up for yourself.
They both waited outside of my house for a few hours, but I didn't come out. Eventually, they left. I got a few missed calls and a lot of messages, but I didn't respond to any of them. After I finish speaking to you, I'm planning on turning my phone off for a day or two.
It's been a long time since you've had some peace and quiet, so it must be nice for you to be able to relax in silence.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think that after this break, I'll be able to work even harder. Thank you for looking after me. Thank you so much.
What else am I supposed to do? It's my job to look after you. Sleep well and get some good rest, sweetie.
I will. Thank you again.
Stella, you know I'm not good at saying it, but you know how much I love you, right?
Yeah, I love you too. I promise I'll be over again soon. I'm going to be coming over often.
I look forward to it.
I was an only child who lost my parents at a young age. Younger than I had expected. After they passed away, I continued to date my boyfriend for a while, and he was my biggest support system during the time of loss and grief. I thought that because he was so kind and caring, he really loved me. But my dark times were also a time of weakness. I discovered my ex-husband was cheating on me, and it eventually led me to filing for divorce. Around the same time, my sister-in-law insisted that I either let her move into my house or buy her an apartment closer to her school. At that time, I was too scared to stand up for myself. I just pretended it didn't bother me and endured it. I realize now that I never should have let myself get walked over like that. I have completely removed their family from my life, and I am happy to say I am thriving on my own. Ian and Miranda both seem to be struggling. I receive calls from them every once in a while, but I continue to ignore them. Eventually, I plan to change my phone number permanently so that I can completely erase them from my life. I believe that despite all of these hard times, good days will come. I am going to live the rest of my life to the fullest and find happiness in the small things. Thank you for listening to my story. If you like the story and want to listen to more like this, check out our channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.